Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys, and welcome to Littleton, Colorado, just south of Metro Denver, and welcome back to the Breckenridge Brewing Company. But you've never seen Breckenridge like this. We've been following these guys for a long time. They're old friends of ours in the craft beer world, and this is their enormous new expansion here in Littleton. And these guys have been in the news recently, not for the least of which because they were just purchased by ABInBev. Wait a minute. Isn't this a show about craft? What are the Happy Hour guys doing talking to a place that just got sold to Budweiser? Well, we had that conversation with ourselves as well. And you know what? This is a disturbing trend that's going on in the craft industry right now. Some beloved breweries in the past several years being bought up by ABInBev, Heineken, Constellation Brands, to name just a few. And this is not a trend that's going away. Now keep in mind that they built this place before the sale. So none of this was funded by ABInBev. This is something that Breckenridge did themselves. Let's have a look.
That's a lot of beer.
We've known this guy for lots and lots of years.
Some years.
Yeah, a long time.
Some.
Todd, welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys. The new facility is gorgeous.
Pretty sweet.
What did you do? How did this happen?
We grew up. Quickly. Really quickly, yeah. About 12 acres here in Littleton, Colorado, about 9 miles south of downtown Denver.
Right on the South Platte River?
We are on the South Platte River. Yeah, we're surrounded by open space. We've got the South Platte River. Show you some views.
Okay, let's go see some views. I gotta get back up here to make more beer.
Gotta make more beer to drink down there.
Go back down there. And then you're warming your hands by the fire pit. You're thinking, oh, maybe I need something to eat. Now go in there. It's all in one place. They have it. It's all here. This is like Breckenridge University.
Disneyland for beer.
Disneyland for beer. How many years to get to this point?
About 3-year project from start to finish when we first started meeting with some of the architects and telling them what we were looking for. And I think our original wish list was about a facility that was about $55 million. I think we had $27 million from the bank, so I think we ended up right around $35 million.
All right.
So we still overspent.
Yeah. What's an extra $10 million? Who cares?
We built the facility to take all of the tours up off the production floor. So really the whole idea is we've got angry hippies on forklifts and we got tired of losing tour people. So we brought everybody up above.
Makes sense.
And then right below the bridge, actually, we need to transfer the wort from the brew house over to the fermentation building.
So that's where all your piping
it all happens right below.
Oh my God. It's like they know what they're talking about. I think maybe my favorite phrase from today is angry hippies on forklifts. Jeez, look, mountains and stuff.
Check all this. It's real pretty.
Fermentation, a whole lot of it.
16 400 barrel fermenters. If you actually do the math on it, we have 2.1 million 12-ounce bottles of beer sitting right there in these tanks.
2 million bottles of beer.
On the wall.
Not on the wall.
Start that.
In the tanks.
2 million bottles of beer on the wall.
So even
2 million bottles of beer. We actually set the tanks and then we built the building around it.
Huh.
We do have room for 5 more fermenters right here.
Got some expansion.
And this panel actually comes out, so they'll be able to come in. And then on the other side of the wall, we can actually end up adding more fermenters.
And you probably will.
I hope so, if we do it right. 2016, we sit right at about 110,000 barrels of capacity. The whole facility is built by adding tanks, obviously. Should be able to take us to about 500,000 barrels.
That puts you in regional brewer mode, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
35 states right now. With the big system, it's about, to fill one of these fermenters, it's about a 26-hour straight brew. So typically the brewers are brewing, then about 12 hours off of the brewing.
Wow.
Let's look down on this.
Oh God.
So this is our barrel aging room.
Oh my goodness.
2,000 square feet, temperature controlled, humidity controlled barrel. That's a whole new series that we have. So yeah, we've barrel aged, whiskey barrel aged 471 IPA, and then we dry hop it with a different hop.
Oh wow.
And I think we'll be able to pull off about 4 or 6 of them this year. The very first one was with whole melon. Hull.
Oh, yeah.
Umlaut.
Yeah.
And then the current version right now is Simcoe.
Simcoe.
The next one, which we just got federal label approval on, is Eureka. And I'm not sure what's coming after that. Who knows?
Who knows? Stay tuned. We're going into the barrel room right now because I'm going to just stand there and take deep breaths for like 5 minutes.
I think if you're in here more than 5 minutes, you start to just get drunk.
It's sort of a contact high. It smells like I just walked into, what are the caramels? The Werther's caramels?
Yes.
Doesn't it smell like that? For those of us in the East Coast and people out over the West and the South, how far out are those things going to get?
There's with this facility, especially the room that we have here, we're able to age much more beer than we've ever been able to. So before, we're very little bit made it outside the state of Colorado. With this facility, we're able to reach just about every corner that we're distributing in. So the only bottling line right now that we can do 3 different sizes of bottles. We can do 12-ounce bottles, 22-ounce bottles, and 750 milliliter cork and cage bottles.
Oh,
on
wow.
the system. Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's all German, all Crohn's, with the exception of the cork and cager. That's Italian. They know corks.
Well.
And on the other side over there is the canning line. You will see from us in a 16-ounce can Nitro Vanilla Porter and Nitro Lucky U IPA. Right now, they ran the Nitro Vanilla Porter
Doing a happy dance.
about a week ago.
Nitro beers is the new hotness, man. Canning nitro beers to send them out.
Craft beer
Nitro
in a
craft.
Nitro can.
So here's the thing. Breckenridge, these guys are friends of ours. And even though they've been sold, our friends are still there. That's got to count for something. Do we wish it was still independently owned? Of course we do. But are we glad that Breckenridge is going to maybe get to places it would never have gotten before? We think that's pretty exciting. A lot of craft people are crying foul and saying that this is the beginning of the end. Well, all we know for sure is that there's a lot more that has to be played out before anybody can make that decision definitively. So at the end of the day, let's just enjoy some really great beer and tell a story or two.
We brought on about 100 extra people. We brought on
100?
for the restaurant.
Yeah. Wow, it's amazing here at Breckenridge, their new facility down in Littleton. You owe it to yourself to get here if you're within 5,000 nautical miles. Well, let's say 500 nautical miles. And you can get in a boat on the South Platte and almost come right up to the shoreline, right over there.
We have a lot of people that show up in the beer garden in the summertime, whether they're on a paddle board or an inner tube or all that kind of stuff. You see them coming in and they're all wet and they hang out and have a beer.
Things are really happening here, and congratulations to you guys. And Tebow, always, man, always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Of course. Anytime.
See you guys next time. Cheers.